You really believe that Biden's just screwed up, huh? You believe this nonsense story? I think the word is bullshit. That he's walking around, that he's confusing names, he doesn't know where he is. Are you kidding me? You ever hear of the Sicilian Flu? Don't you remember when the mobsters would be brought up on charges? You might have seen it in the movie, what was it? Not Casino. Yeah, maybe Casino. Where all of a sudden they were brought out on gurneys with oxygen tanks. They couldn't stand trial because they were so out of it, so gone. The Sicilian Flu. You mean to tell me you think they're dragging Biden out, he doesn't know what's going on, after he finds out, and after the courts just announced that there is no immunity from prosecution? Because remember, whatever he did when he was a vice president, it's ongoing. He's looking at criminal liability and exposure now, theoretically. What better way around that than to be totally effed up, walking around yelling, who ordered the veal cutlet, getting the names wrong of your dead son, confusing your wife with your sister? I mean, come on. Are you kidding? Do you really think his family's pushing him out like that to embarrass him? If he was really, really, honestly that bad, do you think they would put him on display like that? Hell no. They would announce, they'd bow out, they'd let Kamala come in, they move out, but they want you to see him. They want you, the public, to say, oh, let him alone, leave him alone. Come on. Not only that, Hunter, that human canker sore, he gets to walk too. Because if Joe's out of the office, who wants to go after Hunter? Who? Hunter, the poor, bedeviled, bedraggled, drug-addled reprobate. Come on, stop it. This story's gone on long enough. Biden, come on. Seriously. Do you really think, honestly, I mean, the guy was a bit daft, okay? And here's the best part. Here's the best part of the story. It took this prosecutor for him all of a sudden in his story, in his report, to say, oh, I believe he's cognitively impaired, has a bad memory. That's what it took. It took that. It took a lawyer, a DOJ lawyer, to give lay opinion about his ability to remember and to be non-compos mentis for purposes of what? I guess, what would you call it? A McNaughton rule stuff? I mean, where it's not that he is not guilty by reason of insanity. It's not that. It's that he wouldn't be able to stand trial. Because look, competency, you have to be competent at the time you commit a crime, at the time you're tried, to be tried and to represent yourself and to assist your lawyer, and then you have to be competent during sentencing. Well, right now they're laying the case where this guy's walking, he's going to start soiling himself. You watch. He is insulating himself. They're going to say, look, Pops, just a little bit more to go. Really crank it up. And there's been rumors for a while that he's been on some kind of Adderall mixture, some B12 concoction to make him a tad with it. Maybe they halved the dosage. Maybe they watered it down. I don't know. But if you think that they're actually letting him walk out for any reason than to let any future prosecutor say, don't bother. Because that's in essence what the document or the report pretty much said. But it goes deeper than that. You see, there's one thing you have to understand. A couple of rules here. First, the American public is stupid. Number two, the journalistic community, and I use that term loosely, is even more stupid. They will report and think anything you want. And number three, they will go with any narrative you want. Anything. So let me just put it to you this way. I've known some gangsters in my life. Okay? I've known some people that, for all practical purposes, were card-carrying hoodlums, racketeers, gangsters, street and otherwise. I mean hoods, thugs, criminals, name it, miscreants, felons, racketeers. And nobody gets near the Biden administration in their perfidy, their treachery. Joe Biden has been stealing while in office. Remember this, while he was vice president, and these conspiracies did not necessarily end just because he left office. Oh, no, no, no. Bobolinsky and other people are going to be saying and testifying to the fact that, no, this was going on later on, and Hunter's still there. And if he aids, abets, counsels, procures, hires, acts as any kind of an accomplice, he's a principal in the first degree. Under accomplice law, they are joined. So right now, especially, remember, after last week, or this week, after last week when the court said, nope, Trump's not immune. No, they can prosecute him. Biden's thinking, oh, shit. Oh, God. Crank it up, Daddy-o. And he's going to get real bad now. I mean, real bad. Don't be surprised if you catch a puddle or two on the ground. If he starts soiling himself. If the depends slips. If he goes full-blown, capital I, incontinent. You think I'm kidding? I mean, he's gone this far. And the thing is that they keep putting him out there. And the person, if you believe this rigmarole, if you believe this story, the person who was actually committing elder abuse is Dr. Jill. Dr. Jill. This guy, my favorite was at a brewery where he was talking about something, having in the water, and you know what, still, for double paid hopscotch, but the firing pin doesn't work that way. Firing pin doesn't work that way because next you know that plastic ring didn't go across all of them. Plastic ring didn't go across all of them, but there's a bit of kind of cellophane. I think it was called cellophane. Something about that. I don't know. Maybe her wig turned. Last time I checked. I mean, that was just, and I'm thinking, bravo. Oscar time, Irving Thalberg Award, and now the winner in the best supporting role of a demented president. The nominees are Joe Biden. That's it. And you win, Joe, by default. Perfection. The Sicilian Flu, baby. You buying this? What do you think? Give me your thoughts and comments. And comment as you see fit.